Hey everyone, this is Kruhl Sentru. Went ahead and moved around a bit. Alright, so this is actually dust we're going to head out from because we're going to need to actually be heading down here. So I'm going to see if I can get all the way over to here for our mission. Getting a little bit of lag for some reason. Alright, I wanted to also show you, this is where we used to have a base. You no longer have a base in the Badlands. It actually is destroyed. Kind of a good thing that doesn't magically come back, but at the same time it's kind of sad too. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get loaded up here, and I think I'm going to swap that into that place there. So it looks like we've got 24 rounds on the rail driver. Isn't too bad. So, go ahead and get moving here. We've had all this destruction of opponents. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm using this vehicle even though it's a bit more fragile because it can handle the bumps and hills a lot better. I'm not used to how fast it moves though. It's been a while. Alright, anyways, gonna head on out. Now here's something for you to think about. The vehicle is supposed to be shielded from radiation, specifically so that you don't get irradiated. But this is kind of open-topped. Just saying. I don't think that it's going to actually help in a more realistic situation, but I think as far as the game's concerned, it's good enough. So, kind of funny. If not, I'll grab one of the other nearby vehicles. I'm sure we'll find something, but I'm pretty certain that it actually does accept this as a radiation-shielded vehicle, even though there's clearly not going to be shielding anyone from radiation when it's open-topped like that. Oh, don't be doing that. That could have gone better. Interesting. Trying to line up your shots against these guys is annoying. Did they just drive away? Oh well. I win. What? I just had over half my health vanish. That was interesting. Seriously, I just watched over half my health disappear on maximum armor, lowest difficulty. I don't recall that ever happening before. Well, I guess we'll try again. The slightly more armored approach hopefully won't flip itself every 2 seconds. On the other hand, see, the Badlands is just a bad area for trying to drive vehicles in as a whole. There's just too many spots where you can get flipped too easily. So, unfortunately, it looks like we got a little bit of a setback time-wise, but we shouldn't take too much. But anyways. Here I was going to run with the gag of driving through that area, but looks like I'm not going to be able to run that gag today. This one's not open-topped. Not that the windows will last for long. They never do. But it's just one of those funny things. It's like, no, this isn't radiation shielded. Because you can be seen from there. Now, the EVDF armored personnel vehicles, some of those APCs are definitely nice shielded environments that would keep you safe, but in this case, I just apply it to whichever vehicle you're in at the moment. Okay, here we go. There we go, now we're getting a little bit better. Did they actually remove my marker? I think they did. When I got killed or whatever, it looks like it counted it against me here. As you can see, I am getting the occasional death now that it's late game. Things are a little bit more dangerous now. I mean, we've had deaths early on. Usually what happens is you just have something weird happen. That's what kills you. And that's more normal for me. But having to constantly worry about death just gets annoying more than anything. Speaking of annoying, the radiated area... Okay, so you got the symbol, but you're not taking the damage. So anyways, the irradiated Wasteland here actually does have quite a few deposits, but if you get out of your vehicle, the radiation will still damage you. Vehicular mining is pretty much the only mining possible here. Just kind of weird. I mean, you can try it otherwise, but get back to your vehicle fast or else you're dosed. Alright, this is kind of annoying. Okay. It's not quite off. There we go. Oh, 265 of 300 ore deposits mined. So we've only got about, looks like 35 left to find, and then it'll count it as good. And as far as I'm concerned, good enough. Don't need to get them all if they got that done. Getting stuck trying to get out of here, looks like. Alright, well, oh well, go figure. Let's go ahead. I think I might come back for this stuff. This is getting annoying in a hurry. Here we go. Okay, you can stop now. Alright, so speaking of radiation shielding, these guys that just spawned in next to me are also... see, these are open-top vehicles. How can you... I mean, that's not radiation shielded. Yet they're fine. Whatever. Regardless. Come on, twerps. You want to fight? I will fight you. They're spawning in. A lot. Interesting. I guess we're just gonna have to deal with this at the moment. Just trying to take these vehicles out, but they're everywhere. It's like Red Alert Marauder style. Okay. Admittedly, we are driving right into Marauder territory. That's just kind of the main thing. I mean, we've seen all those fake towns. Well, welcome to the real thing. Yeah. Now, there are actually... Whoops. Come on. Yeah, whatever. We're not in the irradiated zone area anymore. So if we go ahead, bring up our map, you can see this is the irradiated zone. There's still a chunk of stuff over here. So, yeah. This is actually the real deal. Now I can see it appears to be a blast from the past up here. There we go.
They call themselves Marauders now. The most brilliant minds of our time are now Stone Age savages. We're scientists, not witch doctors.
See the symbol? Ultor? Yeah. The Ultor guys who were the villains from the original game, they're the Marauders. Yeah, you're annoying. Anyways. Believe we're supposed to cross this bridge? It's kind of hard to tell because it's not actually leading correctly from the looks of things. Okay, that's really annoying. Why am I upside down? This is starting to really get aggravating. Oasis? That is not the nearest area. See, the yellow arrows weren't actually leading to the mission, as it turns out. That's why we're having trouble. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and bring in some heavy anti-infantry weapons. This is not going to cut it. Okay, we're fighting these twerps. I think being able to stay mobile will be good. We can't actually use heavy weapons on them, or else it'll just cause trouble. Like destroying the very bridge that we're trying to fight on.
Oh my
Which is
God.
part of the problem. Out of the way. And this time I'm bringing in a slightly more powerful vehicle. Dump Truck of Doom. Or try to, anyways. Looks like we're gonna limp our way there. Oh well. And I'm actually gonna take a little bit of a back route out. Oh, enough with the lag on the map. It's the only game I know of that has a laggy map. Come on. There we go. Anyways, once we get close enough, we have to start ignoring the map because it just doesn't actually show the way through. So I'm going to turn right instead of left, and there's a reason for it. It's because there's a chance... Remember how, last video I think it was, we randomly found a walker with rocket pods out there? That's not always there. A lot of these areas with like walkers and stuff are not always actually going to have them available. And so what I'm hoping for is to grab one of those types of vehicles that sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. Because if it is there, it would really help out. Specifically with the mining. I mean, Dump Truck of Doom's nice and all, don't get me wrong. But it's not exactly a mining platform. Oh, and if we start having a continual trouble getting out there, which I've never actually had before, then I'll go ahead and cut the stuff out that we're having trouble with. But I've never actually had trouble. I mean, we're crossing the radiated zone just fine. First time we just had a vehicle flip and all of a sudden all our health's gone in a heartbeat. And the second time, can't actually kill anyone because the bridge is falling apart every time I attack. Kind of annoying. Which just means I needed to switch weapons, basically. Alright. So if I'm not mistaken, it would have been somewhere around near here. It's kind of hard to remember exactly where these things show up. Okay. No luck. Looking around for anything that might be appropriate. I'm not seeing anything, and I don't want to go that far out of the way when it's probably not even there. Most of the time they aren't there. Oh well. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I think I just spotted something on radar. Let's get closer so I can see. Well, I don't see it now. Maybe not. I thought I saw a green flash, which would have been another blast from the past. Go figure. Alright, well, anyways, you got to see the secret of the Marauders, regardless of whether we actually get to do anything today or not. Well, let's see. Warlock Master the Arcane's got its 4 videos up now, so that'll actually be nice. Have that start going. I'm actually doing quite a bit of recording here, but the catch is I also have to review the recording to make sure it took properly, because I'm really sick and tired of finding out after the fact that the recording where everything's gone fine suddenly has this horrible hang-up and lag and stuff in the recording when there just shouldn't be anything there. So,
The Red Faction fight for the true future of Mars.
Are we really going to use the same annoying system that was being used by the EDF? I mean, really? Whatever. I guess that's the thing, is some people think this is the good way to do it, but I don't think so. I mean, I can see putting up in your news media to some extent that yes, we've freed everyone and all that kind of stuff, we're here to help, to let people know what's going on, but constantly having loudspeakers blaring at all hours of the day about how, you know, we're the good people type thing,
What's this crap?
that's the same thing the EDF pretty much did. So no one's going to take you seriously, and who wants to be sitting around having loudspeakers blare at them every 5 minutes throughout every day? It's like, didn't we just get freed? Why are we still dealing with this? Oh well. Anyways, more people driving on the roads. Out of the way. So, this video is going to go long if I don't cut it. It doesn't look like we got a chance this time, but at least we got a bigger, tougher vehicle this time around. Maybe something that'll last a little longer out there. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it off, and I will see you all next time.